Great got a new joint getting ready to come out, so y'all get ready for that.
On the road, you know, working
I was
as I
about to
do.
say, who you hiding from, man? Like, yeah, turn on the light, nigga.
I'm not hiding. I'm outside. What's going on with you?
Everything good, King, man. Everybody, this Nimrod in the building tonight, live and direct for you and yours. Now, understand, man, Nimrod is not just your average artist, man. It's not just your regular guy, man. This guy right here, oh my God. Yo,
I
one of the
try. I
best.
try.
One of the
I
best,
try.
man.
I
Great
try.
writer, great artist, great friend. So,
Thank you.
how you doing, my man? How's the family? How's everything going?
Everybody good, man. I'm working, man. On the road right now, you know. Everybody good, man. Album out. I'm excited about it. You know what I'm saying right now. So
Big
running
time.
around doing my doing my shows right now. So I'm excited, man.
Before we get into that, I just want to let you know, and I'm gonna let your team know, they doing a fucking great job, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. We got good people like you, man, like helping out. We got Cool G,
Yes.
we got Sean, we got Valid, we got Rock, we got DJ Face. It's the good people, man, like ourselves that make it easy. You know what I mean? So I appreciate every one of y'all, man. Thank you,
Nah,
man.
definitely. You already know. Yeah, shout out to Miss Cool G. I see you in the building as well. Now,
Yes,
for
yes.
those that don't know who Nimrod is, go ahead and break it down, man. Where you from? You know what I mean? What you know, we're gonna talk about the album in a second, but let them know who Nimrod is.
I'm originally from Brooklyn, Cooper Project. Shout out to Cooper Peas, Brownsville, Marcus Garvey. You know what I mean? The whole Brooklyn. Shout out to Long Island. I was out in Long Island for a little bit. Shout out to DC and everybody out there in LI. My little brother Max Bond. You know what I mean? Worked with Max B for a while. Max B is the one that showed me how to put this good old music together. You know what I mean? And working now with Wu-Tang Management. And now I got a great situation, you know what I'm saying, with Dice Peso. Shout out to Boss Bread, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, man, you done named a couple of key helpers out there. First of all, let's start with Max
Right.
B. Your relationship with Max B. How, like, you know what I mean? You know, we all know his situation and everything, but how's your relationship exactly right now with Max B? Because a lot of people can't really get to him or talk to him except for the you know who's.
All right, yeah. It's everything is good, man. You know what I'm saying? Max was a great mentor to me. He's shown me so much. Like if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be rapping. You know what I mean? So I gotta give
Really?
respect where respect is due. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be an artist if it wasn't for him. You know, he showed me so much with music, how to put music together, all that. I guess I would just be another freestyle rapper out here in the streets if it wasn't for him. So,
So,
you know, I tip my hat off to him.
so would you say you would be like one of them battle rappers, man?
I
Like,
don't even if it wasn't for Max B, I gotta be a million% honest. I wouldn't be doing music.
really?
Yeah, I wouldn't be doing any music. It
That's
would,
dope, man.
yeah, I wouldn't be doing music. I'd probably be doing what I do, real estate or moving stuff, or you know, I wouldn't be doing no music at all. Like me and you wouldn't be having this interview that we having right now. So I
Big up
gotta
to
give
Max
respect.
B.
Yeah, I gotta give respect where respect is due. You know what I mean?
And your relationship with Wu-Tang. Now, if I'm correct, man, you've done a couple of joints. You may even wrote a couple of joints. Am I right?
Uh, quiet as kept. I work.
Okay, okay, okay. I
I
fucks
work.
with that. I
Yeah.
fucks with that. You know what I mean?
I work.
But I
I wrote
reads
joint.
though. I
Yeah,
reads. I'm gonna let you know.
I wrote joints for PMD from EPMD. I wrote his whole album called New Business. That's out right now. You know what I mean? And when I put it out, I toured with him to Tokyo and stuff like that, and you know, toured to LA with him. So you know, that was a learning experience in itself.
Right,
You know, PMD taught me the business. You know what I'm saying? More than anything, because he's a great businessman.
right.
He's the one.
I know he driving around New York. He might be in a tunnel somewhere. He might have drove through a tunnel somewhere. In case you don't know who I'm talking to, it is NYMROD, man. Shout to Brooklyn, New York. Shout to Brownsville. There you go. There you go. There you go. We got you.
I'm back.
We got
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, so like I was saying, I learned my business skills from PMD, and I learned my lyrical skills from Maxby.
Wow. Wow. That is a great combination to create a NYMROD. And why NYMROD?
People that don't know, NYMROD is a god, a king of his own destiny. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I had that name since I was about like 5, 6 years old. You know what I mean? So it's just the name that followed me or whatever like that. So,
Somebody
but people that don't
give
know,
it to you, or you was the one
my
that
brother, my oldest brother AZ gave it to me. So he called me NYMROD, and I never knew what that meant. I never got it.
Right.
And then as I got older, I did my research and my history, and I read up on it. And he always would tell me, go research it, and it would come back like idiot or stupid or something like that. But then I dig deeper and I did my research, and I wound up doing my research on it, because I stopped using that name like when I was like 14 in the street.
Right.
Everybody would call me Dino. They didn't call me NYMROD. You understand?
Right, right.
And I wound up taking up the name NYMROD after my brother died, because I didn't have anything of him to put out there, you know what I'm saying, that I felt like was a part of me. And no matter what, he always called me NYMROD. So, the Dino went in the back and NYMROD became in the front. You know what I mean?
Right. And NYMROD done created federal district records now.
Right.
You're the leading artist, of course. Who else can we expect that you be pushing through federal district records?
Oh, we got Molly coming. I got my dude Shy. I stopped federal district for a while. You know what I mean? I might even pick up Lene on. She's on here. But I stopped federal district for a while because a lot of artists is just ungrateful. You understand what I'm saying? And I wanted to take some time to focus on myself. I was always focusing on other artists. So now that I got my situation up and running and I'm doing what I want to do, I'm going to be focusing on federal district now. You know what I mean? So
let's keep it funky, all right, man? Because I think you're not the only artist that went through that type of situation.
Right.
And why do you think that some artists don't tend to show appreciation for what NYMROD done for them? You know what I mean? For what DJ Epps done for them? You know what I mean? Is it because of their ego? Is it because they wanna?
It is.
Yeah?
It is. It is. It is. It's a lot of ego situation or whatever like that. A lot of artists. I'm sorry about my light in here. Can I turn this off for a minute? It's a lot of egos or whatever like that with artists. Why? Because artists think that once you take them a certain place, they think that they got it from there. You know what I mean? And they don't appreciate what you do for them. You know what I mean? And I don't know why. I'm not. If somebody did something for me, it's always thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I went through a handful of artists. I did my calculations about the beginning of this year on what I spent on artists. It was over 500 grand just on, and I had 10 artists, just videos, shows, this, that, and the third. And a lot of times I wish I would have put that money in myself. You know what I mean? But, for the last 3 years, I've stopped working with artists and I've just been focused on myself. And my first album, Educated Thug Music, that I put out, Volume 1 went platinum.
Right.
Just me focusing on myself.
Right.
So, now that I'm where I'm at, I got people that I've been working with for about 3 years, maybe 4 years, and they've been loyal to me. So it's only right that I extend my arm to them and start pushing them out through federal. And Molly, she's definitely one of them.
So do you agree when we hear like like our boy Busta Rhymes when he says sometimes you got to be maniacal with it and selfish with it and just, you know what I mean, and just focus on yourself and only yourself, so everything could just be where it needs to be?
That's a fact. When you're a good-hearted person, you try to bring people along with you. You understand? And that's what's crazy. So it hurts. You know what I mean? When they do that to you. But everything is a learning experience. You understand? So I just take it as a learning experience, and now I know what to do and what not to do. That's all.
Yeah. And don't get it twisted, people. It's not just artists. the DJ, and I'll give myself an example. I go through it too. You know, I done been so nice and help out people, but they just don't appreciate. They don't even want to give you a thank you card, and that shit
No,
does hurt. It does hurt. You know what I mean? It
no,
hurt.
they don't want to give you a thank you or say I appreciate what you've done for me.
Or promote
Eh,
you. That's, I mean, like, that's it. You know what I mean? Just
that's a
promote a nigga
fact.
back. Promote a nigga
That's a
back.
fact. That's a fact.
So, you
Have
know,
you hit the nail on the head with that?
and the time that I met you, this is not even our first run. You know, we have a
This is,
previous
nah, we had a few.
yeah,
We
yeah,
had
you
a
know
few.
what I mean? Yeah, exactly. But it was only right that I circled back because you know you kept me in your conversations, your meetings, your group chats, your you know just me and you alone on the side, just talking about what you got going on, so I could try to help out as well.
Right.
Um, so now we hear, you know, the new album, Educated Thug Music, Volume 2. Talk to me about this body of work.
Uh, Educated Thug Music Volume 2 is it's like the stamp. It's my Ayatollah Khomeini. You know what I mean? And this album, every bar was on point, every beat was on point, every hook was on point. Shout out to Lene. Me and them was making a joke. Lene standing there singing on every one of my hooks. And it was just amazing. Amazing. Shout out to Curios, if I'm saying it right. Miss Coogie's gonna kill me if I'm not saying it right. But shout out to Curios. It's a brand, and we working it, and she's been working it, so it's amazing. But yeah, this album is just my Ayatollah Khomeini, and I'm so happy with it, man. The picture is even perfect. I love it, man. You know, and I feel like it's the voice of God. It's my voice. It's me.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why I named it the voice of God. So it's an amazing album, man. I love it, man. I love it. I love it. Every song.
Which one's your favorite song?
Oh man, you're gonna put me on the spot?
Yeah,
Uh,
because you know, once I hear that favorite song, I gotta go back and just listen deeply to what you're saying and to know why it's your favorite song. Because everybody
I,
got a story.
I have two. Can I
Right.
get two?
Of course.
Okay, so the first one is Cloth Talk with Dice Peso
Right.
for two reasons. I sat down with Cover, shout out to COD, and we made the beat in no time. Then uh shout out the Prince Julius. He came in, laid the hook down in no time.
Mm-hmm.
I did my verse in 5 minutes. Then
Wow.
Dice came in and did his verse in no time. Laid it down that night, 1, 2, 3. And I say that is the song that got me my deal with Boss Bread. So shout
Wow.
out to Dice Pace on Boss Bread. So that's one of my favorites. And then the song with Mia, I've been, because it hits home
Mm-hmm.
and it's about my nephew. That's my favorite too.
And what would you say is the difference from Volume 1 and Volume 2?
The growth.
Yeah.
I'm not the same artist. I'm not talking about the same stuff. Volume one, I was angry in Volume one, because I was dealing with a lot of hate, because I just let all the artists go, and it was a bunch of these whack niggas from Harlem and whack people from Harlem that I was dealing with,
Let,
and
let's not say whack. Let's not
no,
say
no,
whack.
not everybody whack out. No. It was some
Yeah.
whack that made me be angry in my music. And this album, I'm free. You understand?
Right. Right. Right.
It's a freedom, it's a peace. You know what I'm saying? That I can just be free and not uh be that angry, I guess grumpy person. You know what I mean? It was a great album, Volume One, but Volume Two, you can hear the free and the peace
Right.
and the difference in it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, people, if you're an artist and you have situations in your life, it does affect your music in some kind of way.
Right.
And I'm growing every day with my music so I can hear that. It affected me, but now I'm in a peaceful place,
Hmm.
and that's just what my album sounds like. Peace.
The voice of God is in the
Yes.
building.
Yes.
Nimrod.
Yes.
Yo,
Yes.
listen, anybody hasn't picked up the album or stream it now, man, please go stream it now on all platforms. Yes, Educated Thug Music, Volume 2. And go get Volume 1 too. Not to
Go
say
get
it's not
Value
bad.
One. Go
Yeah,
get Value One was great. Go get Value One. After Value One was Funk Sway. Go get Funk Sway. That was a great album. And then go get Volume Two. It's a movie. You can't get number one and don't get number three, or you can't get number three and don't get number one because you ain't gonna understand the movie. You
and
understand? So you got to get.
speaking about movie, I didn't mean to cut you off. You ever think about doing some movies?
I'm in 3 movies actually.
That's what I thought. I was like, hold
Yes.
up, man. I had to go do my research. I didn't get the movies. Go ahead and let them know which movies you've been in.
um, I'm in one movie now. It's called She's Broken. It's on Tubi.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Mellow Dreams, Mellow Production.
Right.
I'm in another movie called Judge No Book with Chris Boy. He's
Mm-hmm.
actually in my video. We did the soundtrack to it. In the song Fourth Quarter is on the soundtrack, and we did the video for it that I just dropped.
Right.
And that's going to be coming in major movie theaters next year. I'm in another movie called Touch, and it's about somebody and I have a leading role in this one as well. Like I play co-starter Chris Boy, but this one Touch I'm in a leading role too, and it's a jail movie or whatever like that. And a kid got locked up. He was actually innocent, but somebody tried to attack him in jail, and I stepped in and I killed them for him. You know what I mean? And then try to help him get out of jail from the box.
Are,
You know what I mean? So
are you doing any music for the movie? Any soundtracks?
I did that movie's coming out next year as well, and I got 2 songs for that. And I actually am on the new soundtrack for Fast and Furious. Because I have a song called Letty and Dom off of Funk Sway that is going to that's on the new Fast and Furious movie that'll be coming next year.
That's dope. That's dope.
Hmm.
Um, Last before we get up out of here, man. I always tell everybody to say a few words on the importance of having a real one, a real DJ by your side. You know what I mean? Because I think people forget the essence of uh, 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 a guru and a premier, Buckshot, a Evil D. Uh, um, Even right now, these days, man, Ross and Sam Sneak and so on, man. Like, I think a lot of artists tend to forget that they really need to have a DJ by their side. You know what I mean? Even though
Hmm.
me and you don't walk the streets all the time, but still, there's a loud connection with us. You know what I mean? From Miami to
Right,
New York.
right, right, right. It's a very big deal. That was the essence of hip hop, having artist and DJ. You couldn't do it without the DJ.
Mm-hmm.
The DJ couldn't do it without the artist because all they had to do was spin music all night. But the artist back then couldn't do it without the DJ. And having a DJ by your side is very important. Shout out to my DJ Face. He's always outside with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's a big deal. And I want to give a big shout out to DJ Spazzo for New York. When you come to New York, I want you guys to definitely poly and meet. You understand what I'm
Definitely,
saying?
definitely.
Um, and also big shout out to the Fleet DJs. They have been spinning my music.